Hey everybody, welcome back to The Prisoner. This is episode 10, it's Hammer into Anvil. Last time we had a little game of chess. With some of our pieces were moving by themselves, especially that rook. He was trying to check the king from all sorts of places on the board, wasn't he? When they took that rook off, did they replace him with a different... I presume they replaced him with somebody else, as we do in the village. You know, a number isn't just for one person in this place. Anyway, we organized a bit of an escape attempt, you know. We got to a couple of co-conspirators and we hatched a plan. And it was going really, really well. But it turned out there was no escape after all. Also, we implanted somebody with like mind control to make them fall in love with number 6, so that she would follow him around and report on his whereabouts. Did they remove that hypnotic suggestion after the end of that episode? I hope so. Anyway, this is Hammer into Anvil. So, let's get straight to it.
Where am I? In the village.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want? Information.
He's back.
By hook or by crook, we will.
But that's not your voice.
Why did you slash your wrists, 73?
Oh, jeez.
Aren't you happy here?
No. Who is?
You're not being very cooperative, my dear.
There's nothing I can tell you.
You must know where your husband is.
She doesn't know.
Was he devoted to you?
He is devoted to me.
Oh, you don't mind about him and the woman Mariah.
That's a lie.
Oop.
He went to her hotel several times.
An affair.
Let me show you.
Maybe it was just business.
They look quite at home together.
Let's have a look. I want to see them.
I've wasted enough time.
This guy gets personal when he's trying to break you. What the hell is going on here? Oh, right. That's her. Oh, she's out the window. Jesus.
Shouldn't have interfered, number 6. You'll pay for this.
But you.
You will.
Yeah. What he said.
This is number 2. I want you at my house immediately.
We've got nothing to talk about.
I don't like this new number 2. Ah, crap. The Goon Squad. They sure can take a punch, can't they? 2 doesn't take a no for an answer, eh? Well. What do you want? Sit in the chair? Got it. Thanks, fellas.
You defied my instructions to come here. We have things to discuss.
About
What?
the girl you murdered.
I want to talk about you.
Many have tried.
Amateurs.
You're professional. A professional sadist?
Torture, maybe. What the hell, dude?
Fearless. Or are you?
He's not to be trifled with.
Each man has his breaking point, and you are no exception. Ah, you react. Are you afraid of me?
I sort of am.
What is going on up there? Disgusting.
Jeez.
You think you're strong?
He's the worst yet.
Du must emboss oder hammer sign.
You must be Anvil or Hammer.
I am going to hammer you.
Yeah?
Number 2. Yes, sir. Everything's under control. No, sir. No problems.
I'm just gonna hammer him and slap him about.
Oh, no, sir. I can manage.
Stick him with the thing.
Yes, sir. Of course. Be seeing you. Get out.
You can't physically harm him. It goes against all sorts of
I'll break you, number 6.
rules.
Yes.
Oh, yellow.
Alert all posts. Special surveillance on number 6. Report any unusual activity to me personally.
What were they doing before? Just ordinary surveillance? Music makes a quiet mind. Is our friend in here? Increased vigilance call from new number 2. Smooth.
Tally-ho.
You're
That'll
not.
be 2 units, sir.
Thank you so much.
He's not the guy.
These new records. La Lesienne.
Ah, yes, sir. Beautiful.
I'd like to hear them all.
I beg your pardon, sir? 6.
Oh, all of them.
But they're all the same.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Nobody else is allowed to listen to it. Oh, he's going to listen to them right here. Okay. Okay. Next. Do you remember that? Everything you just heard?
Not a very satisfactory recording.
Really, sir?
It's a matter of taste.
I just went back to listen to them again. I didn't notice anything obviously different.
Nevertheless, thank you very much. Be seen.
Be seen, sir.
Security? Question mark.
Give me number 2.
That's the music he was listening to. Oh, not that. He went straight to number 2.
I don't understand. They sound identical.
Yes, sir.
And you say that he was timing them?
Yes, sir. He kept looking at his watch.
Maybe he's messing with them.
What was number 6 listening for?
I've no idea, sir. He left his tally-ho behind.
Oh, look, he circled the word.
Look at the front page, sir.
Right, you can go.
Yes, sir.
The messer becomes the messy.
What's he up to?
He's messing with you. He's gonna break you. He's gonna do all sorts of suspicious things. It's gonna drive this guy crazy. Oh! You gonna try and find what he wrote down?
That's all, 14.
Maybe he used invisible ink.
Number 6. A plant.
Yep. He's watching you. Yeah. I knew he'd turn it around. What next?
Come on, we'll follow him.
Who's he meeting under the cover of night by the old tree?
Follow him. Yes, sir. He's going down towards the beach, sir. Keep on his tail, I'll follow you down. He's going along the seawall towards the swimming pool. Careful now.
Don't let him see you.
He's going towards the stern boat. He's going into the cabin. Now he's come out. He's heading back. Let him go. I'll join you at the stern boat.
Yeah, we'll go into that cabin and see what's in there. Hook, line, and sinker. Let's see what this is.
I shan't need you anymore, 14. You can go.
But I thought...
Don't. Just obey orders.
You don't get to see this.
Yes, sir.
You're not authorized. These are just blank pieces of paper.
Laboratory.
I'll be over right away, sir.
Invisible ink. How do we see it, dude?
I want these tested immediately.
Yes, sir?
Don't read them, though.
For what, sir?
Words, figures, whatever's written on them.
Doesn't need to be...
Don't argue with me! I'm telling you there is. Try everything. X-ray, infra... What are you staring at?
Nothing.
Then get on with it!
He's starting to doubt your leadership, too. I wouldn't stand for it.
This one's negative, too.
I didn't expect anything else.
Isn't that the general? The general?
He isn't going to like this.
There's nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, sir, but there's nothing. No, sir, they're just blank sheets of paper.
Why should he hide blank sheets of paper in the stone boat? Or are you hiding something?
Whoa.
Was there a message here and you're not telling me?
Why should I do that, sir?
Perhaps you're in with him. I don't know what I'm talking about. Get out.
They're all in on it. They're all in on it.
Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
I'd like to insert a private advert in the personal column of the next issue, please.
You know what? Six is so pissed off at this number 2, like I was at the start of the episode. He killed that woman, and then he started acting all like the tough guy. Six has made it his personal mission to mess with him. Forget about the milk guy. He was easy pickings, and we went soft on him. We're going all the way on this guy. Damn right. He's already got into his head, hasn't he? He started being suspicious of the scientist man who's rebuilt the general. Do you see that? Rebuilt it.
Hey, Mass,
I masmal en aldea que se sueña.
Oh, what language is that?
Spanish, isn't it?
That's right, Cervantes, Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
That word aldea, doesn't it mean village?
Yes. Psychiatrics. Head of the department.
Director of Psychiatrics.
What's the verdict on our friend?
Friend.
Yeah.
Your report on number 2, Doctor.
What are you talking about? Who is this speaking?
I understand.
I'll be seeing you later on.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing you later on.
Perhaps you'd explain. I'm as much in the dark as you are. You don't know who it was who telephoned you?
No.
It was number 6, and the oscilloscope will prove it.
No, we don't need the oscilloscope.
No two are the same.
We can...
Even if the voice is disguised, the pattern doesn't change.
Hey, 6, your voice... Or, hey, 2, your voice at the start of the episode didn't match your voice right now. So, how do you explain that? I didn't need an oscilloscope to see that.
I'll be seeing you.
Yep.
As I thought. They match.
Nice pausing.
It was number 6 who telephoned you.
How do you explain that, Doc?
I tell you, I haven't the faintest idea. You aren't preparing a report on my mental health?
Of course not.
Then why did he ring you?
Well, I've told you I don't know.
Would you say that number 6 was mad?
Not according to our records.
Then he had a reason for telephoning you, didn't he?
Why don't you ask him?
Would you like to sit in this chair?
I was merely suggesting.
Don't tell me what to do!
He is losing it.
You can go.
Thank you.
Maybe you should make that report, Doc. One by one, they all suspect he's gone crazy. Oh good, they're finished. My favourite part. He asked them to play something?
A request, you say?
He asked me to play the Farandel from the La Laisienne suite.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I don't understand.
That's it.
What else did he say?
That was it. We played it.
Number 6 just asked you to play a tune and then walked away.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Does that make sense to you?
No, sir.
Did number 6 say anything else? About me, for example?
No, he's always talking about you.
Perhaps you've forgotten. Try and remember.
He's in on it too.
He didn't, sir.
You're lying, aren't you? You're all lying! It's a plot! Who do they think they're dealing with? Oh, get out! Get out!
There's number 73. Maybe 2 will jump out a window at the end of this. 113. Smash it open. Hey, buddy.
And here is a personal message for number 6. It is from 113. Warmest greetings on your birthday. May the sun shine on you today. That concludes the personal messages. We continue with music.
But it's not his birthday. Yeah, 113 is dead. Oh, you're up again. 14. You're the only one he trusts.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Going on, number 2.
A personal message for number 6.
What about it?
Do you all think I'm stupid? Birthday greetings for number 6 from number 113.
That's right.
It's not right, it's all wrong, and you know it! It is not number 6's birthday today.
Yeah, he just had one.
And number 113. She died a month ago. Well,
How do you explain that?
I swear, number 2,
of course, you're innocent. And that message, may the sun shine on you today and every day, you don't know what it means.
It's never sunny in the village. You know that.
It isn't a coded message for number 6.
I've no idea.
You're finished.
No, he's the main cast.
I'm relieving you of your post as supervisor.
No way.
You, take over.
Yes, number 2.
I'll breach this conspiracy!
Well, he sees conspiracies everywhere.
You say number 6 put this personal ad in?
Yes, sir. I checked as soon as I saw it.
I must mal en el aldea que se sueña.
Yeah, what does it mean?
There is more harm in the village than is dreamt of.
Something ought to be done about number 6. Let me deal with him. He's undermining your authority.
That's true.
With a word. He's out to poison the whole village.
I think these two are gonna fall out at some point. The final nail in the coffin.
What do you want?
I don't want anything.
You sent for me. I did. Yes. I didn't phone you.
It's your voice.
Did you check it on the oscilloscope?
Someone in this village is impersonating him.
I have some calls to make. I shan't need you.
Yo, he gave you the go ahead. He gave you the eyes. That means go ahead and kill him. Accidentally.
Do you know what I'd like, really like? To dust you down. Really enjoy it.
Well, nothing stopping you.
I challenge you.
I accept.
To a duel? What the hell is this? A trampolining contest? Are there sharks in this water in between? The music is great, isn't it? This is a private battle, fellas. No spectators. That was fun. More music, number 6.
Good day, sir. I'd like a small notebook.
What's with all the clocks?
Will that be all, sir?
No. I think I'd like,
A clock?
one of these.
Ah, yes, sir. What about this type, sir?
No. I have this one.
This particular one.
And a what?
A cuckoo clock, sir. He didn't want the one I picked.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
He's implying you're cuckoo, too. Cuckoo. Oh, it's a mousetrap. Here's the bait. It's an analogy for this entire episode.
What's he up to with that clock? It's a bomb.
Yeah, a bomb. It's gonna go
It
off.
must be a bomb.
The bomb squad. You know what you're doing, fellas? Be very careful with that bomb. What are we doing with this bird? Any bomb, fellas? Nothing at all? Is that how it makes its noise? Yeah. I had no idea. Are you taunting him? Get fired, dude. And as for you...
Supervisor, number 6 approaching restricted area.
Let's have him on the screen.
What's restricted up here?
What is it? What's the matter?
Number 6 approaching restricted area.
Which one?
He's in the mangrove walk.
Don't lose him. I'm coming over.
The mangrove walk. That's restricted. Homing pigeon.
Track that bird. Tracking, sir. Beam.
Beam?
Don't destroy it. Bring it down. I want that message.
We gotta kill a bird. Jesus. Nah, look at this code. Feed it into the computer.
Deciphered right away.
Yes, sir.
Vital message tomorrow. 0600 hours. By visual signal.
Crack it dawn, eh?
Visual signal.
You're not gonna sleep well tonight, too. Looks like nobody got any sleep.
Stand by, observers. Camera 8. Camera 8 on, sir.
Well, at least they're not using the cannons. Nope, here we are.
Get that Morse down! Get it down!
Yes, sir.
Who can he be signaling to?
We'll find out. Radar!
Else, clearly.
Not at sea.
There must be.
No, sir, there's no ship, sir.
There must be an aircraft, helicopter, something.
There's nothing, sir.
Morse, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Pat a cake, bakers, man. Make me a cake as fast as you can.
Yeah. You're fired.
Must be a special code.
Here's your answer, sir.
Pat a cake, pat a cake.
Yeah.
This is what you put in.
And that's what came out, sir.
But it is a new code.
6 is having fun this episode. But we still gotta deal with 14 and 2, don't we?
Morning. Did you sleep well? I had another terrible night. So restless. And there's no point in lying in bed when you're awake. What are you talking about? So I got up, went out.
This is where 2 and 14 fall out. Because of this conversation. He was talking to you for like 3 minutes. What was he saying to you? He was just saying crazy stuff about his day.
Clear. You must be out of your mind. The rain on your face. Don't look now. The waiter's watching you. It's the only way. I'm so glad you agree with me.
Well. 14 was in on it all along. I saw 6 talking to him. He's gone off to report.
Get me number 2.
You expect me to believe
Yeah.
that?
But that's what happened.
The waiter said you were whispering.
I wasn't, but he was.
What about?
He talked a lot of rubbish. Then he said the waiter was watching us.
Why did number 6 say that?
No, sir.
Don't you?
No, sir.
You're working with number 6.
Yeah.
Me, sir.
Traitor!
Oh!
Traitor! Traitor!
He slapped him. Yeah.
You've lost! You and your friends!
Hey, buddy.
I'll break the lot of you! You too! You're in this plot, aren't you? Oh, yes!
Don't even think about hitting him. He almost slapped that star of the show. I think it's time to change number 2. Oh, hey.
Turn that thing off.
Music makes for a quiet mind. What's your problem?
You put the poison in.
Did I?
I'll kill you!
Well?
Yeah. Let's go back to the trampolines. I like this musical accompaniment. Ah. Oh, you can't leave. He's leaving. You can't leave. He'll be back with the next 2. The final showdown.
What are you doing here?
I've come to keep you company.
All this power at your disposal, and yet you're alone. You do feel alone, don't you? Where is the strong man? You have to be Hammer or Anvil, remember?
Yep.
I know who you are. Sent here by our masters to spy on me.
All right, I'm not quite with you.
Oh, yes.
A plant.
I've been onto you from the beginning. And all the people you recruited, I knew you would have bombs.
Let us suppose, for argument's sake, that what you say is true, to check on you.
You were.
What would have been your first duty as a loyal citizen? Not to interfere. But you did interfere. There is a name for that. Sabotage.
Yeah, sabotage.
No.
Who are you working for, number 2?
For us. For us.
You could be working for the enemy, or you could be a blunderer who's lost his head. Either way, you failed. And they do not like failure here.
You destroyed me.
No. You've destroyed yourself.
He did destroy himself.
A character flaw.
Don't report to me.
I don't intend to. You are going to report yourself.
Get out of here, 2. Bring in the next 2.
I have to report a breakdown in control. Number 2 needs to be replaced. Yes, this is number 2 reporting.
He went cuckoo. I think part of the satisfaction of this episode is because we had that opening scene with 73 and 2. And he terrorized her in a very short amount of time, and she killed herself, and 6 was witness to it. And then we followed that up with 2, being extremely aggressive and scary with 6. And within 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, this number 2 is the worst one. He's the one that we root against the most. You know? Almost every other 2 has been kind of fun in some way, but this guy, no. So, when 6 goes about deliberately dismantling him piece by piece, it's just a satisfying watch. Now, does he fall for it really easily? Sure. He's very easily duped by 6's shenanigans in this episode. He never once suspects, hey, maybe he just... And nobody even suggests to 2, hey, maybe he's just messing with us. Like, nobody suggests it. Everything is a confirmation to 2. Every denial is a confirmation of that they were there in on it every step of the way. What do you mean he just asked you for a song and then walked away? Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. Follow that thought too. You know? It could go in your direction. It could be that he's doing secret agent things. You know? That he's a plant here to report on you. And who knows what he's saying to people, but... You know? It could be that he's messing with you. And you knew that his loyal sidekick 14, and actually to 14's credit, when 2 turned on him, he didn't turn on 2. What I mean by that is that he went straight to 6 to have it out, to duke it out. He saw what was happening very clearly. He didn't think that 2 had just gone crazy for no reason. He knew. Well, of course he knew, because 6 literally came up to him and started talking gibberish to him. That's when he put it together. He was like, oh wait, if he's doing that with me, and I know I'm innocent, then that's what he's been doing all episode. But yeah, he did break this too. Secret messages, all sorts of codes, blank pieces of paper, pigeons. Hey, did you see that? Did they gun that pigeon out of the sky? Wow, never seen that before. And those guys looking through the things, they were actually useful this time. I think one of the silliest things he did was have a meltdown in the control room in front of like 6 or 7 people. All because he was relayed a message, you know? But it's not his birthday! And we knew that. Good thing we had many happy returns previously. And she's dead. You know? None of the other 2s would have fallen for this. I think this particular 2 is there is something wrong with him. You know? Speaking of hammers, do you know the phrase when you're a hammer, every problem looks like a nail, or it's something like that. When you're this number 2, everything looks like a conspiracy to you that you have to defeat, that you have to break. Yeah, but see, this episode is quite. I won't speak too much more about this episode because it is quite simple. It's quite consistent. Every aspect of the episode is just a repeat, a reinforcement, another method of getting at to. And it's the first episode where you feel like 6 has the upper hand from start to finish. Well, from minute 5 to the end. He's running the show. And he's using all the tricks of the trade to make it look like he's doing something. The music stuff at the beginning, you know, before we knew he was messing with people, I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what, is that different? Was there a different note? Was there a different timing of it? That's very neat, him checking the time. And you know, that guy in the shop, who isn't our guy, by the way, that's something I meant to mention. They must have got rid of that guy. from Checkmate, who runs the local shop. Because he was on it with Six to escape. You know, before the Rook turned everybody. The shopkeeper was with us. They ousted him. He doesn't get to run the shop anymore. I don't know if they killed him or if they've demoted him. Or just shipped him off somewhere else. But they got this new guy in. Who loves music and cuckoo clocks. I love that it's something that occasionally happens in TV shows. All of a sudden something is different. And the reason it's different is because it's in the episode. In this particular one, music was everywhere when we went into the shop, and clocks were everywhere. I was like, what's with these clocks? I never noticed these before. Oh, he wants to get a clock. That makes sense. So yeah, that's this episode. I enjoyed it. It was kind of like a release for all the crap that Six has been through. It's like he gets a vacation or an episode off. But in another way, I think the episode is better if we see it as him really hating this too because of what he did to 73 at the beginning. Really making it his personal mission to get this too. You know, he made it his mission to get milk too. But he really went after this one. And he wouldn't let up. But on the other hand, this too did all the heavy lifting. He did it to himself. Every step of the way, he could have reacted in a different way. He could have treated the people around him, like the scientist guy, the doc, 14, the controller, the butler. He could have handled all of those situations in much better way, but he didn't. So it was as much his fault as it was Six's. Next episode, we've got It's Your Funeral. Okay. Well, we know where the graveyard is. Hey, remember when we had that funeral in episode 1? On the beach? Remember that? Well, we saw the actual graveyard today. And we saw the Forbidden Grove. Where we must not go. To release our birds. They should put a like they have in Town Hall. If it's forbidden. Or like a rail or a sign or something. Do not go here. Forbidden area. Thanks for joining me for a cathartic episode of The Prisoner. And I'll see you next week.